So I'm gonna try to say this, hopefully that you don't misunderstand me, but do you know how important it is not to add to or take from to the word? Or add to or take from the word? Because I always get all these prophetic messages and all these I'll see the scene in my head, I'll know exactly what I'm about to say, and then not at least half of the times, close to half of the times, when I go to record the message, I always try to put a little intro into it, and then by the time I'm speaking the intro, I forget about it. Like, I forgot the message that God, like, the vision I just saw, the solution to the whole world's problems, like, I get them regularly. Like, beyond, like, messages that no one has ever received, and I'm always like, yes, this is the solution right here. It's happened to me at least 100 times, probably 1,000 times, and every time it happens, I'm like trying to be smarter than the message, and always want to put a little intro into it and try to, and then I forget what the actual message was. It's happened to me so many times. It doesn't matter if I'm drinking wine or smoking a weed or sober. If I try to add to the word, every time, every single time. Like I literally just had the solution to existence. Not the solution, but and I already forgot it. And it was 2 videos ago because I tried to put an introduction onto it instead of just tapping right in like I usually do when I'm supposed to. I don't know. Maybe God's telling me to not tell people too much because I think that's why He created the firmament to separate us. Because if everybody knew all this, what would happen? I don't know. That's just one of my ideas. But yeah, don't add to the word and don't take from it. You know, I would not feel safe raising my child knowing that I'm taking from or adding to the word and expecting them to believe it, you know? I couldn't even imagine that situation. Like, my children are not going to believe in Santa Claus. My children are going to believe that St. Nicholas lived a long time ago, and it was a custom to celebrate by sharing gifts. And it didn't mean that you had to go buy a Christmas list and spoil your child. It was, hey, you've been good all year. Just remember Christmas is coming, and this is an opportunity for us to bless each other. That's how I'm going to teach my children, you know? And then the tooth fairy, no, there is no tooth fairy. Give me your tooth, I'll give you $5 for it. What it is, what it is. Good job. You're great. I don't know what the point of that was. I don't know the folklore on that, but all these myths and all these things that don't make sense, that we got our children participating in, that we've been participating in, that our grandparents have been participating in. Let's break the cycle. Like, it's very easy. Like I said, all we have to do is decide victory. Like, if you're still listening to the bad story, I suggest you unplug your TV. Like, unplug it from the wall. I don't own a TV. I haven't owned a television. I haven't. I've always had a television in the houses I was staying in, but none of them were mine. And I haven't owned my own personal television in a long time. I haven't bought a TV since, when was that? 2000, no, because I moved that TV into that. Yeah, 2010 was the last time I bought a TV. And I haven't bought one since, and I quit watching it a long time ago. I had a television in the house, but I never watched TV. Like, it's my pet peeve, just listening to someone speak who has nothing to say. Like, especially if it's ignorance. So, but anyway, long story short, don't add to the word, don't take from it, don't listen to me, don't take my word for anything. Go do your own research. Obviously, listen to me and take what I'm telling you with a grain of salt and put it into your own experience and listen what the Lord is trying to teach you. But I've learned from my experience, every time I think I have a good message, I'm like, yeah, that's great. And then I ignore what the message is and try to put an intro on it, it always messes up. So every time, it never fails. It always wins when I don't add words or take from the message. Do you understand? I think I understand. I know what I'm talking about. I might have to watch this video again and make a short about it to make sure you know what I'm talking about. But here it goes. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. It's Monday night, President's Day. We have the greatest president in my lifetime is alive right now, and he's serving our country, and he's making sure that the world is going to correct itself. He's not making sure he's doing his due diligence to lead us to just correct ourselves. It's like common sense will be great again, and I believe it, and I know it. I know it more than I believe it. I believe it more than I know it. It's a mutual feeling. It's right there. We got this. Have a blessed week.